Ladies and gentlemen, there are two theater audiences, the youngsters and the mature adults. There are numerous fine pictures made for your children. There are also many fine pictures made for the adult mind. I have just completed filming one of the most unusual pictures of its kind. It's such detailed horror and shocking realism that we feel that only the mature mind should see it. The picture is called
The Body Shop.
And in
The Body Shop.
a completely new motion picture technique. It's called the psychoshock technique. It combines psychological mind-bending with magical illusion. In simple language, it means this. We use trickery and illusion to fool the camera instead of using camera trickery to fool you. I think you'll be most amazed by this. Before you decide to see this picture, take just a few moments to reflect very seriously. Are you stable enough to see it? If you have any mental disorders, emotional disturbances or otherwise, maybe you better not see it. Unless you're absolutely sure that you can take one mind-shattering effect or shock after another, please do not see
The Body Shop.
Filmed in psychoshock technique. You will have to be able to constantly remind yourself that what you're seeing is only a motion picture and not for real. However, if you think that you can really take it, don't miss it.
The Body Shop.
How to make the perfect woman.
Tell me why I was invited to this meeting. You don't believe in the supernatural.
But I do believe in the power of superstition.
Jeez, Mother Gautier. I've come back to adore our master.
I've read that you all have the facilities for exercising.
I am Police Chief Morrison. Hey, that's my voice! What?
I want this filthy bitch to stick her needles into me.
You're going to die, you perverted bastard!
Body retro!
Lucifer, I acknowledge you as my master and as my own prince.
Yes, it's true. Next weekend on the Drive-In Asylum double feature, we'll be doing Demon Witch Child, which I know there have been a few requests for, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, here comes Sam Panico. Finally.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi. What did everybody think?
I was just talking about the movies for next week.
Oh my God! Right. The Body Shop, aka Dr. Morgus,
Dr. Gore,
Dr. Gore, yeah, and Demon Witch Child, a
Demon
movie
Witch
we've been
Child.
threatening to show for some time. The quality ain't stopped. I think this part of the season is all about just junk, but good junk. That's the name of the show. Good junk.
We can no longer hold the Body Shop back or Demon Witch Child. They
No,
are coming forward.
You're like, what if someone made a Herschel Gordon Lewis movie, but shittier? Good news, the Body Shop's coming up next week. I love this movie even more that we watched tonight, though. Since watching it, Bill, I got to tell you, the music is amazing. The fact that like there were no permits in any of those Las Vegas scenes, they just went for it. They're on a casino floor shooting a fucking mummy. I also said to Bill, within like 2 minutes of footage, there's a snake ring trying to hypnotize you, a showgirl being killed backstage, and then a dance number that was interrupted by the same mummy who was shot twice and just walked it off. That's like in 2 minutes of this movie. It gives you
Cobra
everything.
Ring was so boss.
Oh my God. Don't you want one? You can just be like,
It
hey.
finally met its match with that brooch that was stuck in the mummy's chest.
Oh, that brooch. You called it. The brooch is why this movie got made. Someone bought that and like, we can make this into a movie.
Yeah. He was looking at some lady's brooch and he's like, oh, I really like that. I could write a movie around it. It'll be a mystical element.
It was up at a party and someone had it and his wife was like, Oliver makes movies. And he's like, I'm retired. And she's like, you should make another movie. And he's like, all right. And he's like, you wanted a movie. I also brought out his other movie, Ride a Wild Stud, which is made after this. And it has the best tagline, "We're men were men and women didn't forget it. Violent men who took what they wanted, your money, your women, not just your woman, and your life.
Multiple
your life.
Women from you.
Yeah. The Dark Forces, gorgeous Dark Forces Blu-ray of that. They didn't have to sue anybody for that one. Anyways. Yeah, this movie posits a monster fight. Also, the Were-Jackal is not good at one-on-one combat. Like, he comes in kidney shot and then just gets clubbered. Like, 2 forearms is all it takes to take him out. But I think the mummy's superhumanly strong because he choked those women out in seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like, not even minutes, just like seconds.
Well, of course he's super strong. How else can he fight off all those people? It was like Kolchak, the Night Stalker.
Yeah. I like that he had
was
a big
right in broad daylight. Well, not broad daylight. He was walking down a busy street and he was surrounded by people, and yet nobody had any concrete evidence that there was a mummy walking down this. No one had their camera. There was, the police were chasing him, and Kolchak should have been there taking pictures on his Instamatic.
Well, he was in
Vegas.
He was in Vegas probably the same time, don't you think? This is like when he first got to Vegas.
After
also,
the vampire.
The mummy also looks like the Toxic Avenger. He has the big ping pong eye of the Toxic Avenger, which I love that effect. He's like, he looks normal, and then all of a sudden there's just like a big boing eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. He doesn't like showgirls. He has a problem with showgirls. He kills
the
2.
Movie Showgirls?
The real thing. He takes out 2 of them in quick succession. I like the look of the Were-Jackal with like the nice clothes on. He was like when a luchador does a press conference and wears their mask. Like he's like, you know what? I'm gonna put on a dress outfit. Also, if I was hanging out with you, Bill, and we were on a double date, in Las Vegas, and you suddenly got really sick and ran out of the car, I wouldn't take your date sightseeing. I would try to find you and see how you were.
Thank
Instead,
you.
wandering around sightseeing, and then a door knocks out the princess. Okay.
I don't know what happened. Sam was in the middle of
You
saying
still
something. Oh, there we go.
okay? The Jackal looks like a big teddy bear. You're right. Bill and I said he looks like a. Bill said he looks like a Disney animatronic of sorts. He's too cute.
Yeah, there was
He's,
something about his ears that looked sort of
yeah,
Disney to me.
yeah. Watch Dracula the Dirty Old Man. That same mask is in it. Irving Jackalman is his name in that movie. Uh,
See, you can make a
man,
supercut.
I'm gonna make a supercut. I'm also gonna make a supercut of this and Crypto Dark Secrets with the the evil woman from this fighting the good witch from Crypto Dark
Yeah.
Secrets, and
Was
maybe
she
I'm
a
making
good
that.
witch?
In Crypto Dark Secrets, she's a good witch, don't you
Oh,
think?
okay.
Yeah. Don't you think that would be? I probably wouldn't be able to finish it. I'd get too turned on and be like, "Oh, these
You
witches are
couldn't
fighting." And
finish
there's
it.
that. No, well, I could finish, but I couldn't finish it. Yeah. I
You're
love
never
me
able to
some
get
Crypto
through
Dark
it to the end.
This is why they don't let us run the drive-in, because it would be like Crypto Dark Secrets, this,
Yeah.
the Body Shop, and it'd be like, what did you guys make me watch? Like, this is the real drive-in experience, not all these great movies that you guys pick.
Well, that's
We're
the sad
bringing
thing. Like, you couldn't do a show like that probably, or else
no,
nobody would
no,
come to it.
no. You got to load up the lineup. You can't really give people the real drive-in experience. You know what I mean? These are the movies you would get.
Well, that was part of the risk that you took going to the movies back then, without knowing anything about these films. You could have been disappointed, or
Yeah.
you could have left there feeling like, "Oh, that was stupid." But nobody's going to deliberately go to a movie where they going to feel that way.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Let us know in the chat what you thought. Were you pleasantly surprised? Were you delighted? Did you love the fuzzy surf rock music that alternates with library cuts? Because I did.
Oh, I loved it.
The random grunting that's over the soundtrack of the Mummy. The romance. How did she learn? Bill and I talked about this. How did she learn how to order off a menu and drink mixed drinks? Like, she quickly took to the modern world. Like, she loved that little date they had and drinking that mixed drink.
Yeah, she knew how to drink from a straw. So they
Yeah.
must have had straws in ancient Egypt.
Yeah. Maybe they invented them.
They were pretty with it, the Egyptians.
Yeah. They created pyramids that can see, star patterns and stuff. So of course they would have straws. This
And they draw
totally
children into them screaming.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And send them home laughing.
This feels like a movie that could have been on TV, though. This feels like a chiller. It wasn't, I know, but this totally fits in with a lot of stuff that played on horror shows. Do you know what I mean? Like, it fits in. That's what I like about it. That it's kind of like it was lost for a while, or not seen, or people didn't think about it. And you're like, oh yeah, in an alternate world, this totally played with all those Jerry Warren movies, like along with Face of the Screaming.
It could have.
Yeah.
I mean, this was no worse than Frankenstein Island, Teenage Zombies. I can think of a couple other things that were way worse than this.
Yeah.
Well, this was goofy.
Yeah.
It really was not to be taken seriously. Right on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. This is the right level of goofiness. And also I can see where they're like, yeah, this will make money.
I did love that they were living in that spook house in the middle of nowhere with what was up with the fireplace in there. They had a roaring fire that was coming out of the fireplace. I was like, no, it's supposed to stay inside the fireplace because there was soot all over the mantle and everything.
I still am astounded by that scene. And then whenever they were out in the woods or whatever that was, and the fog and the different colored lights kept like blowing out of nowhere and then coming back. Like, that was pretty awesome.
And her dance, where
Well,
she had like the groovy lights shining on her.
the dance that comes out of nowhere. That's why I love this movie, because it has multiple dance moments that just they're kind of filler, but not like this. Feels like a movie that should have more padding in it. And I realize, yes, does it have a 4-minute long bra training scene? Yes, it does. But like the padding is in the right places, and Carradine shows up a full hour into the movie, and we were talking about like where was his rate different if he sat versus stood, because he sits for a while. He's just sitting in a chair and he's like going off about mummies, and like he doesn't. I get it, right? This I feel like an idiot even saying he's not integral to the plot. He doesn't cause the ending to happen. Like things, like none of
There's
the
no
heroes,
reason for him to be in it.
the heroes in this, there aren't even any heroes. Like there's a cop introduced late in the movie, ineffectual at best. It doesn't even do anything, and it's like it's all handled. It's Deus Ex Monsterina by the end of it. It's like the monsters take care of everything. Like they don't really need anything else with the humans. It's great. Like we're monsters. We'll solve our own monster problems.
Well, you know, the monsters know that they're better than people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that feel differently that are always chasing them with torches and pitchforks.
Yeah. Also, like a melting female zombie. It's great.
Daryl says your letterbox review of this is worthy of Tolstoy's War and Peace.
Yeah, it's also on the site on BNS About Movies, if you want to read it there too. Yeah, I got super into this. I imagine me at like 4 a.m. watching this alone and just being confronted by it and being like, what? And like, you know, there's dancing, like long dancing. That ring, god damn it, that ring scene, the puka shell necklace that's stuck in the middle of the mummy. It's got it all. I don't know. And by all, I mean a lot of dumb stuff.
Well, it doesn't have a satanic ritual like the last.
It needs movie. It needs it.
They weren't going there.
If this had a ritual scene in it, I don't know. I'm going to make a sequel. That's what's happening next. Bill, exciting news, by the way, speaking of movies. There's a treatment for stink bug that's been written, and it was been shared with people.
Really?
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
People. I bet I know who.
Yeah, one person. Yeah. He liked it. He said, it's good. I like stink bug. He said, yeah, there's another Amityville Dollar General said, you're going to get sued if you make this. And I said, I'm making it with iPhones, and I'm shooting it inside Dollar General. Like, I want this to happen. Like, because I'll get a lot of publicity. I'll also get sued.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They'll make you take it down.
I know. But I want to get out there. Dollar General. Oh, it's got a really astounding ending too. I wrote a lot of that. Yeah, there's 3 different pitches right now. Pretty excited. So, could it happen? Mummy, Curse of the Jackals too. The jackaling.
Should it happen?
Yeah,
I think it should.
It feels like, you know what's been a thing that's been happening on the show this episode and last episode? Random werewolves that you're like, oh, okay. Like, there's a werewolf in this movie now? Yeah. Yeah. I'm still astounded by last week's movie where they like raised the werewolf from the dead, and like, 1, we didn't know there were werewolves in this universe. 2, we didn't know that the only werewolf was dead. 3, there's 10 minutes left. You're springing a lot on us in the last 10. This movie does the same thing. 10 minutes for the end, it's like, hey, remember Carradine's name was, it should have been before Anthony Isley. As much as I love Anthony Isley, I'm going to say Carradine's name should have been first. But whatever, like maybe that's his sitting down price. Like he'll be second, and this is in his rider. He'll be second, and he will sit for most of his part, and it's like $3,000 less. But you got to have that bottle of Jameson and somewhere for him to sleep. That's what he asked for. These are in his rider. Yeah. I wonder what his Howling rider was. He probably got, I would like to think he got good money for the Howling. You know, like,
I don't know. He doesn't have a really big part in it.
But I just think like perhaps like that's the one for him to get it. But
And that was way past his,
Oh,
his prime. That was 1980.
yeah. He would be in. I
What?
want to get him and like him, Christopher Lee, Donald Pleasance, all in the same movie. Like The Men That Would Not Say No is the name of it, and it's just a whole movie of people asking him questions and him going, "Okay, all right." And like, don't you guys ever say no? And they're like, sometimes. Like you thought we'd say no to that one. No, well, they're smarter than that. They're the men who don't say no. It's going to be great. Yeah, I look forward to it. Yeah, Daryl, I agree. Nobody expects to wear a jackal. Like, I get it, Anubis and stuff, but like that seems like beyond this movie. It feels like they were hedging their bets. Like maybe the mummy and the gorgeous dancing pharaohess, Egyptian princess. Maybe
Pharaohs?
pharaohess. Yeah, I'm trying to make a new word. I'm trying to stop trying to make pharaohs happen, Sam. Okay. But there's a lot in this, and they're like, it's not enough. What if we had to wear a jackal? And like, okay, I'll get right on it. And I brought it up to Bill. That Vega International logo is amazing for a company that only made like 4 movies. Like it's like a giant, man. It's like a prison logo. It's great. Like it's like something. It's insane. Like mountain thing. Yeah, it's great. I wish this had played drive-ins. Like this feels like something that could have played drive-ins for a while, and it would have got like many other titles. Do you know what I mean? Like the Mummies in Vegas, or you know what I mean?
I'm
Like there's
surprised that this was not passed around because
yeah,
it's, like I said earlier, it's no worse than some of those Jerry Warman horror of the blood monsters.
yeah,
Um, just some crazy shit. So, yeah, they should have distributed this movie.
yeah,
It would have been great as like a B feature. They could have mixed it up.
yeah.
Late movie.
In an alternate world where you and I are talking about, well, in 1981 it started playing as the woman from Far East, and it played his, like, you know what I mean? Like, and people were shocked. They brought
She
it
was
back
from
as
back east, different
back
places.
east,
She came
different
to
place.
Vegas mysteriously from back east.
It played as When There's No Room in Hell in 1978. People trying to make people think it was the Dawn of the Dead ripoff. No, it was Curse of the Mummy, and like that's the kind of thing we should be talking about this movie. Then it was remade in Italy by Renato Pacelli with inserts. Do you know what I mean? These are the things called sexy mummy jeans.
Look at this drink I made.
It's beautiful.
It's absolute pears shaken with cucumbers.
What do you have on it? You have a cucumber on the
A
edge.
cucumber, yeah.
A real cucumber.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's for real.
That's fancy. I'm just drinking a hard seltzer or sour ale, and I'm impressed by this fanciness.
Also respectable.
It's Oops All Berries. That's what I'm drinking from Ellicottville. Pretty good.
I didn't have anything to mix this vodka with other than the flavors. I figured those 2 flavors were enough. So I'm doing it Joan style. It's just straight in ice.
Yeah. I agree with Daryl. With a budget this low, you expect Carradine to show up, and of course he does. This is a perfect Carradine movie. And he was like, I wonder why that Mummy and the Curse of the Jackal never came out. He didn't even remember he was in it.
I didn't even read the script for this shit.
No, there was probably just someone there with a cue card. Like in this scene, you're going to talk about this coffin is 4,000 years old. How do I know that? Just say it.
Because there's a little bit of mold on it.
Yeah, he's able to just analyze the mold naked eye. That's when you know you're a scientist. That's science right there. Also, like,
I mean, it wouldn't take 4,000 years for mold like that to grow.
Yeah. How about that Johnny Chapeau he's wearing too? Like he was like, I'm going to wear a nice hat. They're like, you can maybe take the hat off. We have a hair person. No, I'll keep the hat on.
No, this was a hat movie. Remember that even The Vagrant had a funny hat.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is a movie full of hats. Man, I love that convertible that they're tooling around in when they go sightseeing.
Yeah, that's hot too.
Yeah.
They were beautiful people with a vengeance for life.
Yeah. And furs. They didn't, that blonde didn't care. She's like, they're like, meat is murder. And she's like, I don't care.
She's like, yeah, I like it.
I like it. You're not going to throw paint on me. I'm
she,
fine.
she would have kicked your ass for throwing paint on her
She would have
fur.
head butted you, and her hard hair would kill you.
She would
She
have
would like
pulled your wig right off.
right off. She was she was ready to go. She didn't wear earrings for a reason. She was ready to fight. She didn't have to take them
She
out.
took the yellow pills.
Oh my god. She had 3 choices. You got the pink one, the blue one, and the yellow one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And,
Why would you want to put something in your body that isn't natural?
How about that Slice commercial? Oh my god. That Slice commercial was amazing. And Becca was trying to sleep and I was screaming the Nestle white chocolate song. And she was like, I'm trying to sleep. And I was like, okay.
Nestles. I don't think David came back. I put that in there just for him.
Oh man.
I'll have to watch it on
Mike
the
Justin
replay.
says, what's on next week, Mike? Good news. We have Dr. Gore, aka the Body Shop, and we have Demon Witch Child next week. And I have not tried the Pebbles flavored liquid death. Unfortunately, I can't drink anything carbonated anymore. So, because of my stomach. So, unless it's just the straight up water, I'm so boring now. Though I
love
have
Fruity Pebbles.
I love Fruity Pebbles. I saw strawberry flavored Fruity Pebbles yesterday. Strawberries and cream Fruity Pebbles at the store.
Do you like Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows?
With mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
With marshmallows? Yes, I prefer them with marshmallows.
You do?
Yeah. You know, I have a problem with the conceit of their commercials. Of Fred and Barney are best friends. They're not going to fight over a cereal. This upsets
me. It's so stupid to fight over cereal. Like,
why would you fight?
You're a grown adult, you go to the grocery store.
I know Barney is traditionally. I said Barney like I was upset about him. Barney's traditionally the stupid one, right? But even he's not that dumb. He has a certain street smarts to him. And it's like, I don't know. Here's how off-brand as a kid I was. When I was a kid, we were allowed to pick our own Christmas ornaments. Out of all the Flintstone ornaments, which one do you think I picked?
Dino?
Hoppy. Fred's Dino. That's like being a kid, being like a gatekeeper as a kid. Like, yeah, I like Barney's dinosaur. You probably haven't heard of him. That's what I was like in first grade.
Hoppy. I don't remember him.
He's a green dinosaur and he wears a hat. He's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. The other problem I have with the Flintstones universe is like to go to the bathroom, you're gonna shit inside an animal. Do you know what I mean? It's like a pelican going, "Oh, this job's the worst," and then he flies off and throws up. Like everything, but
very
then
human centipede.
Very human centipede. Yeah, this is in the adult version. Also, I forgot to mention this. I never saw it. There's an episode of because mostly the Flintstones they play are the color ones. They don't play the black and white ones as often. There is a crossover Bewitched Flintstones episode. How about that?
I think I remember that.
Yeah, where Samantha moves in next door to them, and
there were a bunch of people that were on the Flintstones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but like Hanna-Barbera did the intros for Bewitched, the animated intros. So they already had the model sheets and everything. They're like, yeah, let's do it. This movie,
what about the Partridge Family? Weren't they on? There was the Partridge Family in Space cartoon.
Oh yes,
but then there was something else that they guest starred on, like the Flintstones. Only it wasn't. I don't think it was. It was another animated show.
Oh man, I got to look this up. I like the Flintstones stuff we don't see now, like the cigarette commercials. You know, like we don't need to see Fred and Barney.
Oh right, yeah, they hawked Winston or Chesterfields or
Chesterfields,
something.
Yeah.
I remember when the Flintstones came back into prime time in the late 70s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was one season of the Flintstones that was on like Friday night at 8:00, which blew my mind. I was like, "Oh my god, they're bringing the Flintstones back!" And I remember the very first episode they had on there was this really depressing one where Fred thought he was going to die.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It's
Fred,
like,
he got some kind of goofy X-ray, and the doctor told him he had a week to live or something. So he was like out doing all this fun stuff with everybody because he thought he was going to die. It was a mind fuck.
it's like when the Brady's came back as that hour-long show, the Brady's, and it was like
That was
30 something.
bizarre.
Oh my god, I loved that show so much. Like we were watching a thing and Becca said, "Who would watch this? This is so depressing." And I was like, "Oh my god." She goes, "It
You,
was on Friday nights at 8. Like didn't you go out with your high school friends or have dates?" Nope. I'm watching the Brady's. Freaking out, yelling at the TV. Martha Quinn was on it.
are you too
Come
old
on.
to remember the Brady Brides?
No, I love the Brady Brides.
But I mean, when it was brand new, did
Not
you
when it
remember?
was new. I saw it later when it was like syndicated off the Brady Brides.
I remember when it was brand new because it was
Oh.
in the TV Guide fall preview. They gave this review of it, and they were like, Florence Henderson stops in on episodes occasionally for bouts of heavy smiling, which
Oh,
is so true.
I love it. Oh man. I love that there's like the one brother in the Brady's gets like paralyzed from like racing cars.
Oh yeah, it was
And
Mike,
like
I think,
the yeah, and the mom is running for mayor and they find all this dirt on
not
her.
Mike,
Oh my god.
the youngest
It's
one, played by Mike Lookinland,
yeah.
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. But very good. Wonderful.
Bobby was never. He was the youngest one, but he wasn't the stupidest one. That was Peter.
Oh, you think?
Peter was so dumb. Yeah, I think. Anyway, Peter was always the one that like. Remember the one where there was a duplicate of him?
Oh yeah.
Another kid that looked just like him. And the one time they like went out on Peter went out on a fake date. They wanted Peter's girlfriend or the girl he had a crush on had only had eyes for Greg, and he was
Oh,
because she was younger than him. Like, up in a wig. It was crazy. It was a really intricate plot.
I do. That's the thing I do love about the movies. Once they made the movies, make no. The second one, there's like, yeah, they're totally having sex, like the brothers and sisters, like they
Oh
totally
yeah,
like.
they
It's
talk
like,
about sex stuff. Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty good. The movies were fun. The two movies they made, not the TV, the third TV movie out of that's not good, but you get a lot of stuff. It's funny because I was thinking about it when I was doing the Bewitched thing. Like these shows are so obsequious to us. Like I don't know a time in my life when Bewitched wasn't on TV somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like I just watched, like, especially post and Brady Bunch too. Like after cartoons were over, like before you ate dinner, that's pretty much what my brother and I watched. Like we would GI Joe ended around 4, and I was like, okay, like you make the transition from the cartoons to now it's time for Brady Bunch and
Gilligan's Island.
Beaver, Gilligan, Beaver, uh, those kind of like that's the time of day. And then once Nick at Night came out, I was like, oh, I can watch Donna Reed at 8 o'clock. Like, this is wonderful.
I never watched Leave It to Beaver.
You didn't?
That was not a regular show for me. I mean, I've seen it occasionally, but it wasn't a regular. Gomer Pyle USMC. I used to watch all the time.
How do you like Gomer's? What's his name? His drone
Sergeant Carter.
Sergeant Carter.
Move it, move it, move it.
Yeah,
no, he's okay.
I figured he'd be your type though. He's a little
kind of my type, but
yeah,
he was obnoxious. Yeah. I don't like obnoxious people.
Yeah, you're right.
I have to be the obnoxious one.
No. In the summer, PGH would change it up though, like because they would do like the 1 to like or noon to like 3 of sitcoms, and like you never got to watch those because you were in school. And then like during the day, like they played like Ghost of Mrs. Muir, Please Don't Eat the Daisies. I'm trying to think what else. There was like a good mix of stuff where you're like, oh, these are the ones I've never seen. I've never watched these shows. Versus like Gilligan, I could pretty much do any episode of Gilligan's Island. The dialogue from it, I've seen them so many times now.
And the one I've been dying to see is the one where I don't remember why, but Gilligan had this big giant mold on his head that the professor did. It was like mud or something, and it had eyes in it. and he got up and moved around, and the girls saw him and started screaming and took off running, and he was running after them going like, wait. I can't remember why that thing was on his head. It had something to do with his tooth, I think, or toothache or something. I'm not sure.
My quest to see the movie by the creator of Gilligan's Island's brother, Death is Not the End, continues. I'm still waiting to get a copy of it. Supposedly, I'm still getting a copy of it.
Oh, I ran an ad for that on
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard. I'm so close.
You'll get it.
Yeah,
You got The President's Dead, so you'll get that one.
Oh my god, I'm still. That was like a dream of mine to see The President's Dead.
Is that from 1980?
Yeah, and it's funny because when I talked to James about it, I said, "Did it get canceled? Because of Reagan getting shot?" He goes, "That's probably the story that Sun told people. It got canceled because it sucked." He's like, "It's a shitty movie," and I was like, "Well, I'm glad you can." He's like, "Already, I was sick of doing the." He was sick of doing the Sun Classic docs at that point. He's like, "I just want to do narrative movies," and then he had moved on to the Boogans and Hangar 18, and he's like, "At that point, I was in good shape. I didn't have to do the docs anymore. We had already moved away from them at that point." I think he said that's one of the few ones that they went away from their surveys, and they were like, "This is going to be better. We know this is going to work." And he's like, "We didn't listen to anybody, and we did it." And he's like, "They were right. We shouldn't have done it." And I was like, "Okay." I like the Lincoln conspiracy too, though.
I remember that one.
It is packed. It's based on one theory that has been so disproven. So it's the central conceit of it is completely off, but they go for it. They're like, "Fuck, this is what happened." And it's got some major actors in it. It's pretty good. Yeah, I know, Mike. Where are the photos of the Romero Spasmo shoot? I talked to Tony Buba this week, and I got to remind him, like, because right when he told me that he had major eye surgery, the kind where you have to like lay down for hours a day wearing something till your corneas heal, and I was like, "Could your wife go up to the attic and look for the Spasmo photo?" No, I didn't do that. Spasmo. But yeah, that's the other thing I want to find. But you know what? I am of this belief that eventually you will find the movies that you want to see. It's happening.
Jeannie's sister was really mean.
Yeah.
She was so mean. Jeannie is another one. Like that was a series I had to see every single episode. I loved it.
My brother loved that show. Like, loved that show. Not for any apparent reason, just like when he was a little kid, like he thought it was the coolest show. I think his magic happens on it and stuff. It's like, it's wacky. It's still today. I went on a rant to Becca about it today. I don't get that Master doesn't want her to use, like, Master treats her like that. Like, it's not right. Like, I don't like how he treats her. I'm not a fan.
And she still loves him.
She loves him. No man.
Oh my god! Do you remember the really depressing "I Dream of Jeannie" TV movie?
Oh my god! Were they like not together anymore?
Yeah, where like he goes up into this space capsule, and Haji or some evil djinn says he has to die. He's going to die up there, and Jeannie has to like sacrifice her life with him.
Mm-hmm.
So when he comes back to Earth, he doesn't remember her.
He was at a party, and a little girl walked up to him and said, "You're gonna die up there." And then she pissed all over the carpet.
On the rug, yeah.
Ate on the rug.
It was a terrible thing. That poor woman.
Her mom just sent the maid to do it. Her mom, a noted actress.
Yeah, the maid is who I meant. That poor woman. She had to clean it up.
Yeah. Oh. There was this whole trend then. I agree, like the Dobie Gillis movie and a few of these other ones. Like they did the Leave It to Beaver movie. That turned into a whole series. And but it was like this idea, like, let's bring back the sitcom stars you love, but let's make their lives suck. Do you know what I mean? And it was like horrible and dark. And it's like, that's not why we want to see this. Like, I don't want to see them go through this. Like, that's not, I watched these shows. Yeah, I watched these shows to be happy. I didn't watch them to see Jeannie live a life without Master, who she loves, and now she has to give it all up. And it's not.
And they had a kid together too.
Yeah,
I forget what they did with the kid. If the kid vanished, I don't ever want to see it again.
No, it's like the Copacabana movie. Because, like, the song's fun and it's light, And that movie is dark as fuck.
It is dark. I totally forgot about that. I saw that.
Because the line about the shooting in the song is like, it's like, and who shot who? And it was like, oh, we'll never find out. It's a fun song. It's about a bar and this lady's still there years later. And the movie ends with her like ancient decrepit. She's like, I remember the Copa. Like, oh my God, everybody, my whole family was destroyed. I remember my dad being like, well, that sucked. Barry Manilow, what have you done to us? I guess.
I love the scream.
Oh my God, right? He should have made it Weekend New England, the movie next.
After Tony gets shot, you hear her go, she lost her love.
Don't fall in
wah,
love.
Wah, wah.
That song was huge. Just ridiculously huge. How did that happen? There was a whole thing.
Well, that was the 70s. It was like, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Death was big in the 70s in pop music.
I often quote 70s pop songs to Becca, and she looks at me like I'm crazy. Because like I was carrying out like a box from the She Had Got Cake this week, and I brought the box out for it, and it was raining out. And I said, someone threw this cake out in the rain. No one's ever going to want it again. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you never heard MacArthur Park? And she's like, no, I was born in 1984. And I was like, oh, I'm old.
It's melting in the dark.
Oh. That's a great Weird Al song, too. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark.
Hey, speaking of that, isn't there a new Jurassic World movie coming out or something?
Somebody from my work saw it, and they said, it's not good until the dinosaurs are on the screen. And I was like, that's pretty much all the Jurassic Parks, isn't it? But yeah, my mother-in-law wants to see it really bad and keeps like calling back and be like, I think we should go see Jurassic Park tonight. And she's like, no, I don't want to see it. And I'm like, sooner or later, we went to the last one, and there's some point where there was like a scene with the velociraptors, and she screamed at the top of her lungs, and people in the theater like, are you okay? I thought they were going to stop the movie. Oh, bad. Man, I didn't see that Muppet Show one with Liza Minnelli.
That sounds amazing.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a sad. I guess it's a sad. I never thought as a kid, because maybe I was an optimist as a kid. I wanted to hear. I thought that. I realized someone gets shot and she was an old lady, and remembering the stuff, but I never realized that like the love of her life was like gunned down. And man,
what did you think happened to him?
I don't know. I thought maybe someone went to jail or something. I don't know. Just something happened. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now.
There was blood in a single gunshot, is the line. But just who shot who?
But it gets past it so quick, because you're like, you don't even have a second to dwell on it. But who shot who? And you're like, what? At the Copa.
Well, they were both dead. That was the takeaway.
Oh,
I guess. I don't know. Ask Barry Manilow.
We've talked about.
I honestly believe that even just a little bit of Manilow is enough to change you.
Oh, what's your favorite Barry song? That's is there one?
I don't know. That's
There's
Mandy,
some good ones.
probably.
Mandy?
I had the 45 for Mandy, and it cracked in half. So I had to like align it just perfectly to listen to it.
Oh wow!
You could do it. You could do it.
Kids will never have that problem again, or a chip or something happening. I like. I write the songs because it's got that. It like is like him fucking around in the studio, like him trying different stuff, because it like skiffles in one part, and then it has that kind of like Beatles like ba-da-ba-ba-ba part that comes out of nowhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like Weekend New England. I like I Made It Through the Rain a lot.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a powerful song. Yeah.
What's the Jim Steinman one?
Oh.
There was one that Jim Steinman remade with somebody.
Oh, let me look this up. I love Jim Steinman, as you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think I did know that.
Read 'Em and Weep is the one that they did together.
Yes, that's the one.
And it was on Meatloaf's album Dead Ringer first. I like that Jim Steinman wasn't going to get paid for by CBS for the Meatloaf songs. To oh, am I gone out again? Oh,
Oh no. I don't know what happened. I thought it was me that vanished, but it was Sam.
non-tent is what's happening.
Are you there?
I am there.
Goddess Isis sent you back to us, Sam.
Yeah, I write the
Oh, I
songs.
can hear you, but I can't see you.
Hold on, let me switch cameras. How about that? Let's see if that
There we
does
go.
it. Okay, cool. Switching. No. Okay, there we go. Mandy's probably the best one though, right? I'd say Mandy's the best one. If I'm gonna pick one, this is like an internet meme. Ready? Like you can only save one Barry song. What one's it gonna be?
Oh, come on.
Am I?
Yeah, I could never choose.
Yeah. If you had to pick a gun to both their heads, Barry Manilow or Billy Joel, who lives?
Barry Manilow.
You think? Oh
I
man,
know.
really? It's tough for me. I guess Allentown's a really good song, and but everything after Uptown Girl sucks.
I'm not a
So
fan. Yeah, so
you're
I
not.
like
You don't
I'll
like
tell you, I do like The Stranger, the
the
album, the
Stranger's
whole
great.
album.
Yeah,
I like The
yeah.
Stranger, the album, and I also like Glass Houses.
I love Glass Houses. Yeah, you like the DVE Billy Joel,
Yeah,
the songs that DVE would play, right? Yeah. Yeah. Wow,
absolutely.
Barry's seeming to. This is pretty interesting.
No, Nora said Billy.
Nora said, okay, yeah, and then Jenny said Barry. Who does AC Nicholas have? That's the important question. That's how I know like which way the winds are going. Oh wow, Beth, Billy Joel seeming to win with
Yeah.
Barry Manilow is sweating right now. He can see the hammer pulled back.
Well, Barry, I just want you to know that I didn't even have to hesitate.
No, you're like I'm here for you.
Elton John or Billy Joel? How about that?
Oh, which gun to the head?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all over for one of them. Who are you keeping?
I pick Elton.
Me too, of course, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
You knew that already.
Yeah, but also Elton's also got a DVE career too. If you're not from Pittsburgh, DVE is like the rock station. And when you were when the radio was a big deal, like you were like a bad kid if you had a DVE shirt on. Like you were like, oh, that kid's tough.
You smoked weed.
DVE will
at
play
age
like
12.
there's certain. Yeah, you smoked. Oh my god, you totally did. Or you snuck your dad's irons out to the woods and drank his Iron Cities in the woods. If you listen to DV, DV is such a weird thing because there's certain songs like there's maybe 8 Elton John songs and 8 Billy Joel songs that are DV songs. And nothing else of their career would ever be played on that station. Like it ends like at Glass Houses. That's the end of the Billy Joel songs that are on DV. It's a very specialized thing, and like there's certain songs of Time of Day, like Electric Lunch, that only get played at that time.
So and nothing after Captain Fantastic for Elton John.
Nothing. Yeah, it's like once he gets a little like you would never hear, and I'm Still Standing, which is a great song.
Yeah, I love 80s Elton John.
I love 80s Elton. Yeah,
I love 80s Rod Stewart too.
Oh my god, I am so in love with like Fascination, or no, what's the one? Is that one? Yeah. Infatuation
with Jeff
Infatuation.
Infatuation. Yeah.
Infatuation. Yeah. That is. Yeah. So good. Young Turks is good. Like there's some really great songs.
Tonight I'm Yours.
Oh yeah. Up until like song the box set, like that's just really good. And then he like is like, I'll just do the Great American Songbook, and then like
yeah.
But like otherwise, boring. Like Rod Stewart's. Yeah, but he's got like some guys have All the Luck's a great song. Like I'll admit it. Like I'm super into Rod of that era. Love it. He's
Ooh, you gonna get a big
oh,
love touch.
from the theatrical release Legal Eagles. Why now? I know that Love Touch is from Legal Eagles. If you ask me a question about algebra, I'm like, what? I don't know. And I think that's why I'm on the show. I'm not here for algebra. I'm here for Rod Stewart trivia.
Just give me a chance.
I like Rod Stewart songs where he talks along to the end, like that one. I don't tell you how much. Also, another "How Old Am I" song. We were listening to something the other day, and the Faces came on, and I'm like, "Man, I love Rod Stewart." And Becca said, "This isn't Rod Stewart; it's the Faces." And I was like, "Stop it!" And I said, "I am not going to fight about this with you." Rod Stewart was
Fainting
in
in
the
1, 2, 3.
yeah. I said Rod Stewart was in the Faces, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, only you would know that." I'm like, "No, a lot of people know that Rod Stewart was in Faces. Like that's him and Ronnie Wood. They were in that band. Who's that?" And I was like, "Oh God, Jesus, enough. Put on whatever you want to listen to." And yeah,
Somebody considered him. I think it was Keith that wanted him for the singer for the Rolling Stones. He wanted to replace Mick Jagger with Rod Stewart or something.
Oh,
it was probably just a joke, but that's funny.
I love it. Oh man, how about that Dancing in the Streets video? How did we let that happen?
That way, I'll tell you what. There were a lot of embarrassing things at Live Aid, but that is probably one of the most embarrassing.
It's so. How much coke was at Live Aid to make these things happen?
Well, they weren't there. That's why they weren't. That's why they did the video.
Yeah. Oh, Daryl only likes his early 70s stuff. Okay. It's not for everybody, but
I like the early 70s stuff too, of course.
Yeah. This is
what about the disco stuff, Daryl? Do you think I'm sexy? Blondes have more fun. 8-track tape. Blondes have more fun. I think I still have it.
Ooh.
The Cars Candy-O. I have one of those on 8-track.
Ooh.
That my mom bought that. Like she went out to get a new tape. We had an 8-track player in our car. And she's like, "I got a new tape today." And she put that on. Let's Go was the first track. I love that record.
It's great. This thing when you think about Rod Stewart, like the dude is constantly charted, constantly put out stuff. Like it's amazing. He's like a non-Argento. Like people don't say, "Oh, those old people." Right now, I love Rod Stewart. You don't like discuss his work negatively. I don't know. I like him. He also collects trains.
Still working. Cool. He was just on tour.
Yeah.
Like looking like the classic Rod Stewart look, even at like age 80 or something.
Yeah. It's just not fuck, marry, kill. It's just kill. No, this is our that's our game. Like one person dies, 2 people enter. It's like the Mad Max celebrity game. 2 enter, 1 leaves. And
Thunderdome,
yeah. And now the
how do I get in there?
Starts.
That's easy. Yeah. Pick a fight.
I love the speech that the barter gives before they fight when he's like, we used to have killing all the time and life was bad. And he's like, but we learned, we changed our ways. And that's what brings us to this. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be great. Oh man. I like this Beth thought. If they want to do a version of Space Oddity where Bowie would be singing in Zero Gravity and Mick was singing in a control room, but NASA said no. So they did Dancing in the Streets. I pray that story's true. Ooh, Dr. Hook or Trooper, Bill? That's a question for you. I'm not from. I know Dr. Hook pretty well, but I don't know Trooper that well.
I don't know what you mean by Trooper.
Is the song The Trooper? Because that wins. That's the one that's going to win. The Iron Maiden song, The Trooper.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not a big Dr. Hook fan.
No? What about the Medicine Show?
I only like the Medicine Show.
Yeah, I only like. Big. Yeah. Get Dr. Hook out. Let's just have the Medicine Show. Dr. Hook or Dr. Teeth? Which one do you prefer?
Oh, Dr. Teeth, definitely.
Yeah, right. Dr. Teeth, exactly.
I have every 12-inch vinyl record by the Electric Mayhem.
I have to say, speaking of teeth, this is something that upsets me. And now that I said it, everybody's going to see it. I don't know if you see the Trivago commercials, Bill, or not. With that.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, that guy is a very famous European soccer coach. I didn't know that. Nobody knows that in the U.S. They paid a lot for him to be in those commercials. His teeth are gigantic. One, two. The Trivago commercials are insane. The first one,
Trivago.
Yeah, you can check Trivago. The one has some guy acting like an asshole for no reason. Like he throws his keys at the guy at the front desk, and he's like, can't believe he's talking on the phone instead of like talking to a human being, and he's like, can't believe I stay here for 200 a night. And then the other guy with the giant teeth reacts as the biggest asshole ever to him, and he's like, he's like, you didn't check Trivago. And then the next commercials, those three guys, there's a second one. I don't know if you've seen it, with the three guys all sitting outside talking about the prices.
That's the one I've seen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's the second one. But man, those guys all want to fuck, right? And like the third guy is like,
there's sexual tension there for sure.
The two are already fucking, right? The younger ones. And then the heavy one, they want to get that bear into their lives.
They just don't know how to do. They're not sure yet. They're like,
and they're like, what if we'll nag him into it? And like, oh, we stayed here for $150 a night. And he's like, mine was $250. He's like, you didn't check Trivago. It's on all the time. Like their ad budget is out of control. And I agree with Pete. If you know Trivago, you watch Tubi. I watch Tubi right now. It's in my veins all the time. So I know Trivago. Like it's ridiculous because like who even like, you know what? If also at hotels, they don't say the price out loud. So people don't do this shit. But his accent is so bad. And it's like, when you watch that commercial, know that that's the take that they used. Yeah, they are cucking that bear 100%. They're going to get him. But I like at the end where it like trails off and you hear him say, oh, you should have checked Trivago. And I'm like,
kind of awkward. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm talking about it. So everybody just got a Trivago ad.
We love the Sky Rizzy commercials, like all the Sky Rizzy commercials. All the people that take Sky Rizzy, it makes their arms float up in the air.
Oh,
watch it next time. It must be a side effect they don't tell you about.
There's another drug. I don't know the name of it, but when you take antidepressants, some people get face tics. So this is a drug.
Oh, that one where she's like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so you take this drug, so that doesn't happen. But this drug could lead to suicide and deadly seizures. And I'm like, nah, I'm fine with my face going.
I'll take
every once in a while. I'll take the tick and be fine with it. Like, you got your mind back. Like, it's fine. It's just
the one guy was dropping shit though, and like if you work in an antique store, that's bad.
Yeah. It's those commercials are insane. I know you've gone through several of them. Like all the drug commercials are crazy, especially the ones that the disclaimer is longer than the commercial. And also like there's another one that has Listen to Your Heart by Heart in it.
Oh, I hate that one.
Oh my God. And it's like the heart is kind of sexy. And she's like, it's just, I'm so glad you're listening. Listen to your heart. And like that was the first.
I hate it.
Yeah,
the heart is so complaining. They're like, we're eating kale. There has to be something else we can do.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. Heart. Kale's not that bad. Shut the fuck up. I had a kale smoothie the other night. It was great. Just enjoy it.
You really have?
I did. I had a kale smoothie at what do you call it? The tropic place where you're on tropic time, man. That's what it says outside. I got coupons for it. It was great. Becca was like, I don't want to drink that smoothie. And then she took it from me. It was so good. She loved it.
All right. So let's break for a minute and we'll be right back. Sound good? Awesome.
There's a lot of talk these days about the growing world food shortage. Scientists and farmers are experimenting with new ways to grow more food faster. And not too far from here, scientists have developed a sonar device that literally wakes up sleeping crops. But what they didn't count on was waking up the dead.
Police are urging people to stay home, out of the sight and the reach of the walking dead. Lock your doors, and whatever you do, don't open the window.
They tampered with nature and awakened the dead. Now there's nothing to do but run. For those of you with a taste for zombies and the living dead comes the ultimate living nightmare, because the dead are alive and there's no way to stop them now. Don't open the window. A special weekend late show from Filmways, rated R.
Tell us what you see, Jason.
The crab is constantly growing inside of the shell. What I'm doing is injecting various formulas of growth hormone into the crab.
And what is this? Your answer to world hunger? Don't laugh, it may be.
At 6 this morning, a full alert went into effect here at the power plant. All indications were that a nuclear accident had taken place. However, company officials assure us that it was a false alarm.
My God.
I think we have to get out of here. Dr. McNeil, could this be a result of your research?
Maybe.
John? Is that you? Oh, God, no!
Sweet dreams you can't resist. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. A dream as sweet as this. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. Creamy white, dreamy white. Nestle makes the very best. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. Sweet dreams you can't resist.
Help, Miss Morrow. I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
Try this Playtex Cross Your Heart bra, but in the dressing room, please. Cross Your Heart crosses over, lifts and separates to help you cross over to a better figure.
Oh, you
wow.
bitch.
Of course. I improve your figure and you ruin mine. You try a Playtex Cross Your Heart bra and cross over to a better figure.
It's kind of unbelievable that people in America are eating 40 pounds of sugar a year. I was told about it, first of all, by someone who was a nutritionist and said, Sherry, you've got to make some changes in your diet. I have equal, and I feel happier because I feel okay, it tastes good to me, it's just there, I use it, I like it. You got the sugar, you got the pink stuff, and you got the equal.
Only Equal has 100% NutraSweet. No sugar, no saccharin.
I choose equal.
I mean, I wonder if she used the pink stuff before Equal.
Yeah. She was like, you know what? You got 3 choices. That's all you get in this whole world. And I choose equal. Like, Cher, we're asking you if you want to kill Billy Joel or Elton John. And she's like, no, I choose equal.
Anybody know what Dwayne Allman's doing right now?
That's what's funny. I think the other day you were like, oh, you were at my house, I think, and we were talking about Dwayne Allman and didn't that come up somehow? Or maybe not. Somebody
I had just looked up. I asked if Cher and Dwayne Allman had an amicable relationship, and it turns out they don't.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I love that she says it's just there, and I feel better. Davy Collins, you're right. She really does not have much to say about Equal, but they milk it for all it's worth.
Again, they didn't know what the commercial was going to be about. They said, Sherry, you just talk until you get to a product and we'll sell it to them. So
You
there's
say
like one where there's one where she's like steel jacketed rounds or just straight up normal bullets. I go with the steel jacketed rounds. I like him to collapse inside a body and make sure the person's dead. And they're like, we couldn't sell that to Remington. And she's like, okay. She's like, they're like, maybe sugar, share. Oh, I don't try sugar. I was talking to somebody. Okay, hold on, we're rolling. And then they just went right into it.
You got the sugar, you got the pink stuff, you got the equal.
Yeah. They're like, don't say sweet and low. And she's like, pink stuff? Lawyers?
Well, they probably couldn't legally say sweet and
Yeah,
low.
they had the lawyers there. Yeah.
The pink stuff. There was other stuff that was pink too.
Yeah.
Sweet and low wasn't the only one that came in a pink envelope.
But it won the war. Now it's the only one in the pink envelope. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, equal's gone, isn't it?
Is equal gone?
Or can you still get equal?
You can still get equal. Yeah, you can still get equal.
Oh, well, I remember everybody saying, oh, surprise, it's not healthy for you.
Yeah. My dad used so much equal because when I would say and take care of him, he would tell me how to make his coffee, and it was like 4 equals. And like, I'm like, damn, why don't you just use sugar at this point? No.
Honestly, it's your bra.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him.
My bra? She's like, that never occurred to her when she was getting dressed in the morning. It might have.
No.
She might have not noticed her own underwear.
She has like one boob in, one boob out. She's like, whoa. Should they get it since Frankenstein? And they're like, maybe it's your bra.
Like, oh, you're right. Thank you, Miss Morrow, for helping me get dressed.
Yeah.
And then she suggested she would change her bra right there in the store.
Yeah, she's like, hold on, let me whip these knockers out. And no, like, please do it in the dressing room, you animal. She even says it.
Like
she's like, do it in the dressing room.
She's like an exhibitionist. Maybe this woman was known for doing that. That's right. This woman, this is just something she does. She doesn't really care about her figure or her dress. She just likes to go in there and like expose herself.
There was
Miss Morrow knew how to defuse her.
There was one story on one of the true crime things Becca was watching where this family were all nudists and they had one daughter. Did you see this story?
No, but it's really creepy.
It's creepy. Well, it gets creepy. So like they had like the daughter came home from being gone at staying at a friend's house, came back, the mom and dad were dead. And when they were looking through, they found a picture of the mom and dad holding the daughter. She was doing a handstand. They each had a leg and they're all naked. And the one guy's like, they showed these old cops, like, we called it the Flying A photo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? And it turned out like this girl was like 20 now and she was sick of having to go to the nudist things with her parents. So she killed both of them. Spoiler for
real. Couldn't just not go.
Maybe she was like me and she was hard to talk to.
She just couldn't say it. So
I'm not good with conflict. That's what my boss said. She's like, you got to work on that. I'm like, well, what if I just kill people? And they're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, okay. No one told that girl that though. They didn't tell her. And that's how we got to here. Why is she carrying a half-eaten Danish to the clothing store, Bill? That's a good question. Thomas, great question.
I've asked that very question. Why is she there? And she ate half of it and she expects Miss Morrow to be excited about it.
Yeah.
Even eat it. You see her eating it at the end. It's like she couldn't resist prune Danish, even though it had already been gnawed on. It's all very creepy.
This whole story about the parents was real creepy. Not creepy. Like the way people reacted to it was creepy. Like, well, they had videotapes of them having sex with each other. I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Like, and these cops are like, that's just dangerous. And I'm like, look, guys, I know that you're frustrated and puritanical, but don't take it out on the rest of us. Like, you're not a killer because you tape yourself having sex with your wife. And they're like, that's why we're sure their daughter killed him. Cool. Very strange.
Okay.
Yeah. I had you know what? That's the real problem. She's like, this dress looks bad. I had half a Danish and a cup of prune Danish and a cup of coffee. Like, no, you have to shit. That's what you have to go. I just read an article that there's this Japanese theory that when you go into a bookstore, you become so comfortable in your head that you immediately have to go to the bathroom. This happens a lot. That's why you go in Borders, you got to go. It happens.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
No, I totally get it. Did you ever eat at Frank and Shirley's?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Frank and Shirley's, but the minute I eat anything there, I have to go to the bathroom. And it's
That was
like
the
not
first.
really the kind of place you want to do that in, you know?
That was the first Eaton Park too. Supposedly,
Yeah.
that's what I heard. Yeah, the one
No,
on
for real
51.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that place. Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
also
me too.
it's not a good bathroom.
No, it's really creepy in there. It smells like
Yeah,
not even like a bathroom. It smells all like mildewy.
yeah. But you know what? I'll eat there.
I know.
I
I'm
don't know.
eating there,
That's
so
yeah,
apparently
yeah. So apparently,
that doesn't
that's what
matter
it
to
is.
me.
My favorite part of going out with Brett was like when you came into Max's Allegheny Tavern. You and Mark were treated like returning royalty. Like every single person came out and hugged you. I was like, wow! Like I didn't know they all watched the show, and it was amazing. Like people were like Bill and Mark are back. When was the last
No,
time we
that
see
was,
you?
we
Oh,
were
I know it
there
was,
so frequently.
but that's what's great about Pittsburgh is that you can have these experiences when you go to a restaurant. The people are going to treat you like that. It's that's why I love it here.
I mean, it was at least 1 or 2 times a week that I was
Yeah.
in Max's Allegheny Tavern. Either me and Mark or me and Jeffrey.
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey and I used to go to the gym, and sometimes we had places we would go to eat afterwards, and Max's was one of them.
Max's is great. I forget sometimes. It was really good. That bread.
I love the room that looks like a funeral parlor with the blue wallpaper.
It's amazing. Yeah. If
My
you're not
favorite place to sit is like back in the corner. There were like a couple tables back there that were secluded, and there was all these plants on one side of it in the window. It was kind of like, and there were curtains that blocked off the entryway if you wanted to. Nobody ever did that. I'm sure they would frown upon that, but I was like, well, you could close those curtains and it would just be your own private room back here.
Oh, Bill and I are talking. If you're not from Pittsburgh, Max's Allegheny Tavern, which is a North Side restaurant, been there forever, and you get like potato pancake Reuben.
A German restaurant.
German restaurant. Yeah, I got the sausage platter, of course. Like 3 sausages in me, and I did it. And also
3 sausages in you?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good. Let's talk about Vanishing Point and Stanley, though, huh?
Well, these are just some ads that I clipped that I thought were
interesting. I know, but I love Stanley, so.
What about Vanishing Point?
I've never seen it, believe it or not. And that seems like totally a movie I should see. I know.
Mm-hmm.
A blind spot Vanishing Point.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Willard
honestly,
had been.
I like Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof.
Yeah.
Which has a similar vibe as Vanishing Point, but I think QT's movie is piss your pants, scary car stunts. I love it.
Wow. I love Stanley, so.
Me too.
Phil says you should do Vanishing Point with him on the show. Either one of us. I'm coming up soon on the show. I know I'm going to be doing Phil's show soon too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Phil and I still have a show to record about either Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and there was something else too.
Oh.
Then we can do Vanishing Point.
Yeah.
Or not Vanishing, Death Proof. There we go.
Death Proof.
I really like that. That's one of my favorite movies by him.
Tarantino?
Jackie Brown, Vanishing Point. Pulp Fiction, yeah, but
Frogs is what Phil said you were going to do with him.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kill Bill. I love the Kill Bill movies.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not just a stick in the mud. The Village was a place in Charlotte, North Carolina, or at least it was somewhere around Charlotte, because they ran ads for it all the time, and they always got the good shit.
Yeah. From the makers of American Graffiti, they knew it was up. Oh.
Those 2 people, by the way, were recycled from the poster for, was it Night Train to Terror? I think it was Night Train.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I love Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
I do love that movie.
Oh wait, I'm going backwards. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's it. It's the rest of it's over here. There we go.
Rebel rousers.
Now I love the prevalence of biker movies,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to, of course, Easy Rider down there in the left-hand corner. You love The Swimmer, don't you?
I love The Swimmer, a CBS late movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will how will you see yourself after you see The Swimmer? That's the tagline.
I like myself, okay?
Yeah.
Swimmer.
Man, that Vampire Night's a bill night at the movies. Count Yorga and Adam Age Vampire, which is not a vampire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss
How
the
about
Vampire and
Goliath and the
Vampires?
Vampires?
Right? Oh, love it. Oh. Rebel rousers seem like they're going to get in trouble and slap your woman around. And they're racist because they have a rebel flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's problematic, those rebel rousers. Imagine.
People are probably protesting, huh? They're probably writing on social media. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, that didn't happen back then. All right. 2-8 Pits. What if they played Hello Dolly and Beneath the Planet of the Apes together?
So much to take in here.
Yeah. The Witchmaker. Come on.
What's the other name for that?
Oh.
It's not Burn Witch Burn.
No, it's not. I will find out. I'm sure someone will say it as soon as I find it, but
I see The Ghost, Scream and Scream Again, and Nightmare Castle as well playing.
I love me some Nightmare Castle.
Mm-hmm. No, Burn Witch Burn is down there in the corner.
Hmm.
That's another one.
The Witchmaker. Witchmaker sounds like a name for a doom band that never made it.
This is your calling, Sam.
Yeah. The Witchmaster, The Naked Witch, and The Legend of Witch Hollow are the other ones. And La Brujas del Inferno, The Witches of Hell. And Witch Kill is another title for it.
For what? Witchmaker?
Yeah. Witch Kill.
Daryl says he still can't get over the end of Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I saw that on TV, and everybody gasped out loud. I was watching it with a bunch of people, like my mom and my aunt or somebody, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that happened."
Oh, the Swappers.
They thought they got away.
The Swappers. They think it's called Backyard Bingo.
Sorry, I navigated away from it.
No, all good. I mean, Blood Feast and 2000 Maniacs. And that whole Mondo thing to the right? Macabro, Weird Wicked World, Mondo Bellardo. These are all good.
Yeah, Macabro, that poster is amazing.
Oh, yeah. I like, if you're into the art movies, we got Zabriskie Point and Blow Up down on the bottom. I mean, but we also have Blood Feast and 2000 Maniacs. You make your mind up. You pick which.
Come at your own risk.
Yeah.
This is horror.
I love my ... wife. Wife. Okay, Elliot.
Is that Elliot Gould?
Yeah.
I love that part in Nashville where the British TV personality who's recording a documentary. Do you remember her? She's like walking through the junkyard of school buses, and then she's sitting with that guy who's Henry Gibson's son, and he's like, "I sing too," and he starts singing his song for her. She goads him into singing for her, and then halfway through the song, she's like, "Oh my God, is that Elliot Gould?" And she gets up and walks away from him.
Oh man.
I love that movie. I could watch Nashville 100 times.
Oh, I have to live in it. I have to watch it again. So
we already saw this one, and here's. Oh no, wait, no, we didn't. This is different.
Oh, wow.
Is it?
No, we saw that one. That's Madrone move.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Okay, we're just done.
Oh.
Guess we're done.
Man. So before today, I didn't have any movies this week. Now I got a whole bunch.
Yeah, what is it?
So I bought this one. Look at this cover. Psycho Ape. Wow. I love the tagline for it. You've seen Kong, you've seen Planet of the Apes. This is also a movie. That's the tagline for it. It is a DIY micro-budget guerrilla gore fest. This one's a slasher. This is the sequel, Psycho Ape 2, The Wrath of Kong. And this one's about the court case that comes out of the first movie. I'm very excited about putting these together. They also had trading cards for it, which I love it. I got some cheap bootlegs. Look at that, Bill. Voodoo Heartbeat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And I haven't seen this. Hopefully someone else has. African Kung Fu Nazis. Kung Fu disciple seeks bloody revenge against Hitler and his army of goons in Ghana. Look at that. Oh, man. And then the Lost Pacelli movie, but found a couple years ago, Mania, which is great. It's sort of jolly. Fun.
Is that on Blu-ray or that's a bootleg?
That's a bootleg. This is a Wild Eye one, but it is a copy of Saurians autographed by Mark Polonia. I mean, how rad's that? Saurians 2.
Ooh.
Very excited about that. This is by Steve Radinsky, who did Karis Hell. He also does a series of movies about Wally, who is a cat that can talk. And Ben Deedles, our friend from Neon Brainiacs, is in this. It's Wally meets Popeye. And he said that the reason he made this is he's sick of seeing Popeye in slashers and that Popeye should be a hero. So he made this. I'm very excited about this movie. Finally, Bill, the most excited movie. Tim Gross, who put on Gross Fest, made this movie with Daniel Boyd, who was kind enough to sign it for me. And it is the Pittsburgh-made remake of Blood Freak shot on video. They just made it last year, and it is a total remake of Blood Freak.
Oh, my God.
Right?
And it happened right here in Pittsburgh?
It did, yeah.
Why were we not in that?
See, that's what I want to know. And he said the most important thing to him was that it stayed, they're not Catholic Christian or anything, but it stayed anti-drug and it stayed Christian. And I was like, you guys understand Blood Freak. I'm super excited. So Gross Fest was a blast. And so excited to get these movies. And I showed you guys the Tar Man that I got. But man, booth after booth of shot on video movies to grab from and just low budget stuff and a lot of fun. And someone walking around with a tray of cookies, giving cookies to anybody that wanted them. I mean, this is the kind of
you ate the cookies?
I didn't have a cookie, no. But
oh, okay.
I don't eat cookies. I don't like cookies. No, I don't like cookies. So do I like a cookie table? There's a difference. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Cookie table is a thing in Pittsburgh that is like a practice of kindness versus just a cookie is just a cookie. I didn't know that Blood Freak had been out for a while, Paul. I thought it was recent, but anyway, I'm excited about it to watch it. I just love that it came out. It's from Pittsburgh, and there's a Blood Freak from here. It's someone that loves the original Blood Freak, so
yeah.
But if you're in Pittsburgh next year, there's gonna be another Gross Fest, and it was a lot of fun. 2 floors of a hotel. The top floor was showing movies, and the second floor had honestly pretty big dealer's room, probably about 20, 25 people selling stuff, and a nice mix of stuff. Very cool to go from table to table and get to talk to people about their movies. I got sold into a bunch of stuff. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And with some ballyhoo and stuff, and I love that. And then in the back corner, you have Mark Polonia just hanging out with a huge booth of Amityville stuff. I mean, how awesome is that? It was great. And a lot of his other stuff, a lot of his Wild Eye stuff. But yeah, cookie tables at wedding receptions are a Pittsburgh thing, the cookie table. And you got to have a cookie table. If you don't have one at your weddings, you're a jerk. You can't do that in Pittsburgh. It's expected in Pittsburgh.
I think my comments aren't showing up in the chat, but Beth mentioned Dues that Barbara Jean sings in the film, played by Nancy's mom, Ronnie Blakely.
Uh-huh.
in the film, and I love that song. It's just the part where she sings it. It's, Barbara Jean is sort of like this character who doesn't really know who she is. She's just like a Loretta Lynn style country singer, but her husband just sort of like walks all over her, and she finally sings this song in the movie where seems like she's honestly singing to him. It's really devastating. And the ending song, of course, that Barbara Harris sings, "It Don't Worry Me." Love it. So good. Shelley Duvall is just amazing. Have you seen it?
No, I've only seen parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get over it and watch it.
I wasn't sure if you had seen it or not. I mean, I'm not.
No, but
saying
I
you should.
definitely want to see it because, like, I like movies with huge casts and like episodic-y kind of like stories about people like that. I love that. So yeah, I definitely want to see it.
The craziest thing is they try to sell Lily Tomlin as a white gospel singer, and she's like singing in an all black chorus, and I'm like, you don't even really hear her songs all that much. So, and everybody in the movie recorded their own songs. That was really them.
Oh, wow.
They wrote and performed. Everybody except Henry Gibson. They wrote Henry Gibson stuff for him, but everybody else, Karen Black sings a song she wrote in it, and Ronnie Blakely, who was also a recording artist at the time, so that wasn't really out of the norm for her. And Keith Carradine, just such amazing work.
Wow.
And it's really engrossing. Jeff Goldblum in a non-speaking role very early in his career.
Phil says he bought it and hasn't watched it. I have a stack of movies the same way. Brett and I were talking tonight. Brett's like, I bought $400 worth of books on my trip. I hope I can read them all before I die. I'm like, yeah, I will never watch all the movies I own, but it's okay.
You couldn't. There's no way you could.
But it's a safety blanket for me against the cruel world.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have it. I'm just saying I don't think you.
I bought the other thing I bought this week is a new AGFA release of the Drug Stories Blu-ray that just came out, because it's all like anti-drug, like school movies.
Yeah,
that's my shit right there. Yeah, I never pay for my own drugs.
I get drugs free.
I get drugs free.
I can't afford it. I would never buy drugs. I get drugs free. My friends turn me on.
I get very, very high on acid.
I freaked out very, very badly. But I was just talking to somebody the other day about how I would never take acid. Like, I've never taken acid. I never will take acid. It's just because I know something bad would happen to me. I don't want to commit like that, like
me
you're going to be out of commission. You're not in control of yourself. Possibly. I know it's not always a for sure thing, but you really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it seems like such a crapshoot. I'm not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, next week we have 2 exciting movies. We have The Body Shop. You have to say it in that loud
The
voice.
Body Shop.
I
love how it's cut in like a Hallmark releasing joint or something, but it totally wasn't.
And
they didn't know what the title was.
We got that. We got Demon Witch Child, which, come on. I mean, that's right up our alley.
That's another one. Why haven't we done it yet? But I think for a long time it wasn't online, so we couldn't use it.
I think that's definitely the reason we didn't do it. But I'm excited for everybody to come together next week and again, like we do, and get on into it. And thanks for coming here.
You could have gone elsewhere. And next Saturday night, AC Nicholas is hosting a screening of Effects, Dusty Nelson's incredible documentary about 1980 Pittsburgh. And the making of a snuff film too. Anyway, he's hosting that in Columbia, South Carolina. If you're in the area, make sure to go attend, because go support the screening of movies like Effects in your local area. You're so lucky to be able to go to a public venue and be able to watch it. It's a fantastic film. We're going to do an introduction for it, Sam and I.
And I am talking to both Dusty and John Harrison this week as an extra. Yeah. I'm setting up time with them this weekend. They're going to do a little Q&A for the end of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
Sorry, I thought I told you. Yeah, John
No.
is going to be filming something, and then I'm going to be asking some questions of Dusty, who literally one email, he's like, "Yeah, let's do it," and I was like, "Okay."
Dusty's so cool.
Oh,
of course he would do it.
Yeah, he's like,
he's so awesome.
They're both super excited that it's playing in a theater. So obviously, it didn't play in many theaters, and this is an official AGFA showing in the theater. They're both super jazzed. Yeah, sorry, I thought I told you. Oh, I'm very excited about it. So,
yeah, I mean, it only played in Tucson, Arizona in April 1980, and it also played Pittsburgh in late 79 and at the King's Court, and then it played again in 1980 at the King's Court, and that's it. That's the only kind of theatrical exposure effects ever got.
And now it's going to get it in at the Babylon Kino.
That's right. Thank you. I was trying to remember the name of it. I'm such a bad promoter.
No, this is good. And I'm excited that it's playing there and excited that we can be part of it. So that's going to be really fun for us to record the intro stuff for it. I mean, honestly, we can talk about effects for hours. And then I got to see a picture of the theater tonight for where Song of the Sword played, and it was a pretty packed house. So really excited that it played there.
Oh, yeah.
And that there's a new version of it. So that was pretty cool. Excited that, again, I think I can count maybe 4 or 5 shot on video, if that, sword and sorcery meaning, or ones that have like sword and sorcery elements to them. But this one, none like this one. This one's got like a full Society for Creative Anachronism pretty much vibe. It's got tons of sword fights, effects. Like it's really good. Way Bad Stone's also really good that Burning Skull released. And I've talked to the director of that. He's from 84 PA here. So yeah, really awesome. Yeah.
I found something that I forgot to do during this segment, so I'm going to show it now. This is an image of me a couple of many years ago in my mummy costume that I made.
Wow. I love it. You really have the and this is the old house too, which
I know. I weep when I look at it.
Yeah. But wow, that's awesome.
You know, they tore all that out of there. In the old house.
I don't want to think about that. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. Right?
This is a bathroom now. The area behind me, they turned that into a powder room, and they moved that wall that's directly behind me. They moved it over a couple of feet, so the living room's even smaller.
Don't like
and
that
they
at all.
Opened up this. I know. Why would you do that? Like,
don't
I
even
know.
It's not broken. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to make this giant dining room there, I guess. And I love that they put the bathroom in a different place, because the bathroom was ridiculous in that place. But, you know, I just miss this place so much. This was the bar area. Anyway.
The other news, I just got this. The Belcourt Theater in Nashville is playing Murder Rock. And they sent, one of my friends sent me their write-up for it, and they used a quote from me in the write-up for Murder Rock playing there, which is hilarious. I said, I would have expected nothing and was rewarded with amazing fun. Your ability to enjoy Flashdance and 80s outfits will impact your enjoyment of this film. So pretty exciting. It's for the new restoration that's going to be playing there. So that's really cool. Nice of them to tell me. And yeah, it's exciting. I love Murder Rock. Why haven't we done that one? Also, there's another one that's like it's on streaming. I don't know why.
Is it on? Mm-hmm. Okay, well then we can do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Whatever it is, Melvin. Thanks everybody for coming on out.
Is. Do it till you're satisfied.
Next week we'll have more celebrity kill games and 2 great movies. Thanks for making it through these ones. You guys are rock stars to get through these and enjoy them. So this is not the last episode. I'm happy to report.
Yeah, I guess we will do more episodes after this.
I guess we'll do Murder Rock.
Honestly, I was more concerned about the corpse eaters. than the Mummy movie, because I think that's probably the least accessible film that we did tonight. But upon current viewing, I really don't think it's as bad as I remembered. So there.
Stunt Rock and Murder Rock double feature. I like that. That's good.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm still kicking myself for not getting that limited lunch meat VHS, one of those 12 copies. Maybe I would have gotten lucky and gotten the Corpse Blue shell. I got a rare red shell for House of the Devil.
Oh my God.
They only made a couple of those. There were 50 of them, and I don't know how many were red shell, but I got a red shell.
Oh, I love it. Man. Have
It's
you
like
seen
getting a golden ticket?
Like those DeGauser ones that Vinegar Syndrome is putting out, the VHS, like the boxes light up and everything. It's pretty awesome.
I know. I want to get that one that Joe was selling on the last show.
Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, thanks, Daryl, for staying up late with us. Don't forget, Joe was on last week. You can get 5 Dead on the Crimson Canvas from DeGauser Video, Vinegar Syndrome. It's on the site. And I did a 5-minute movie, Is It Giallo? Asking questions about this movie, and also late 80s and into the 90s Giallo movies. Also, I did a longer
You
cut
could order
of
that stuff directly from Joe at Joe's.
Thank you. Yeah. And I'm going to post the intro for Song of the Sword hopefully this week. I just got to get permission. But there was a 10-minute long version where I talked about Sika dating one of my friend's grandmas. That was cut. So there's there's another one coming out.
No, for real?
Yeah, our friend, for real, our friend's grandmother ran the Sika fan club and dated her. And we used to call her grandma.
And dated her.
She came out. Yeah, she came out when she was like 65 or 60. And she was, I'm sure there was more than just her in Sika's life. But and Sika would come to like holidays and dinners at their families. Because he said to us once, he's like, this is like years later. He's like, have you ever heard of an old porn star named Sika? And it was literally like needle drop, needle scratch. Sam, like, yeah.
Yes.
And then,
doesn't know
yes.
Sika.
And it's like, well, she went out with my grandmother for a long time. And I was like, that's
when
cool.
did they break up, and why did they break up?
That's a great question. I got to ask my brother about it, because my brother knows more than me. My grandma dated C.J. Lang, and she was awesome too. There, if you heard C.J. Lang and you got that joke, you're a fucking pervert. And only E.C. Nicholas got it. But he's probably sleeping by now. He's like, oh, I got to get ready for.
Yeah, he crashed out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go do as soon as we're done.
That's what I'm doing. Well, I got to write one thing for tomorrow because I don't have anything on the site yet for tomorrow. So I'm going to write.
So you're not going to.
No, of course not.
No, I know myself. And as soon as we're done, I'm going to start making the first ad for next week.
Yeah. This is the time when no one's bothering us, like 3 a.m. I can get some work done. AC Nicholas is awake. He said water power. He woke up. He was sleeping and he heard someone say CJ Lang and he went, oh, water power. And then he went back to sleep.
His fireplace suddenly kicked up like the one in the Mummy versus the Curse of the Jackals.
When I mentioned deep cut porn stars like Lisa DeLue and CJ Lang, AC Nicholas wakes up and he goes, Sam's speaking my language.
Oh, I love the Ghost Story Circle of Fear series.
The box set is out of print and it is so expensive. And I know the minute I decide that I'm going to get it, someone's going to put it out. Right. And
here it is for $40.
Yeah. Also, Bill, I don't know if you saw the Dan Curtis set that's coming out. It's the Dracula movie, the Frankenstein one, and the Jekyll and Hyde one. The ones that were kind of shot on video with Jack Palance. Kino's putting all 3 of them out in one set.
I thought you were going to say Curse of the Black Widow.
No, but they put out, this is the third Dan Curtis set that Kino's put out, so I think they're going to get Curse of the Black Widow. I really think
they better put Curse of the Black Widow out, and I want to watch that motherfucker in 4K.
Yeah. Well, Nora wants us to go to bed, so I'm going to say good night, everybody. Enjoy your time.
Nora wants us to go to bed?
No, she's like, all this talking, we could be through a third film.
Sorry, Nora.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to stay up to watch a third movie and then come back and talk about it afterwards. It's the coming back and talking about it afterwards that I couldn't do. So you don't want to see me at 5 a.m. after. Like, that's another reason I'm glad everybody leaves the Monsterama before the end, because I can't face anybody at that time.
No.
And then you gotta, when you're at the drive-in, you're like, oh, I gotta drive home for an hour too.
Oh yeah.
I have to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
That's the hardest part.
I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna hit the lottery and I'm gonna have this like fucking killer vintage trailer, and I'm gonna park it at the back of the Monsterama.
Yeah.
You have a nice clean bathroom to go to. You can sleep there overnight.
Nora's programming the show. She says she wants a third no talking after, and we can discuss it the following week.
Oh, well, that I would be happy to do.
Yeah, so we'll just go to bed and you can
watch the third movie whenever you don't have to watch it after the show.
We can suggest a third, but that's what Unsung Horrors does, that where they're like, here's a great movie to watch with this week's show and this week's movie. And Erica's pick this week was Orca. Oh my God. Could I have any bigger crush? I'm like, yes.
Poor Bo Derek's leg.
Poor Bo Derek, yeah. Is it 12 hours driving a sound marathon? Another question. No, it's not another question.
No, I would totally do that. But it would have to be something special. You know?
Yeah. And we'd have to be doing coke. Because we're old. I'm old.
Yeah, we have to start a Patreon and we have to get up to like $500. You have to pay us to do a 12-hour marathon.
Yeah. If you guys pay us $500, I will do a 12-hour marathon. I'll tell you that right now. I'll do it for $100.
I just don't know if I could do that.
I can,
you know. Well, you could do it,
there may
but you know,
we're just one of us appear.
We wouldn't be able to do. I don't think there's any way I could put together a 12-hour show with all this like video shit.
It would be a little less technical, I think.
Yeah. Anybody could go on and talk on camera. I don't know. I've seen other shows, I'm not naming names, where they don't do anything. And I'm like, you know, I like having a little flair when we go on.
This one will be a filibuster show. Like we're trying to stop a bill in Congress and we'll just talk for 12 hours about
Yeah, Jenny, we've thought about doing 3-hour-long movies. We could totally squeeze that in.
I like Phil's idea here. Let's crowdfund it. And part of the crowdfunding is my Black Emmanuel box set.
You mean the label sent it to you?
That's what's going to happen. I'll say, I can't believe how Savern was so nice. They sent me this. Like, didn't it come out 2 years ago? You don't need to promote it. I'm like,
we want you to see it. We want to
come watch Emmanuel in America with me, and then leave me.
We need more pull quotes for the UHD reissue. So,
yeah, I would say 5 hanky movie. I love it.
Come back next week and we'll be watching The Body Shop and Demon Witch Child. Same time, same place.
Yeah.
Same hosts, same show.
You want I'll give you a third movie suggestion. Go watch The Mummy Theme Park and come back and you'll hate me.
You'll go to bed really
You'll
quickly.
say, don't ever pick a third movie again, Sam. That's what you'll say.
Of course, you could wake up and realize that this was all a dream and you're in a mental institution like the end of The Corpse Eaters.
And you have your eyes back.
Yeah.
They did.
That's the good news, is you didn't get your eyes ripped out by a zombie. But
good news, your eyes are still there. Bad news, you're in a mental institution.
All right. We're going to go to bed, and we'll see you next week on the DIADF. Bye.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardians. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.